MYE Chemistry 24-25. The diagram below shows the setup of the experiment to study the rate of reaction between solid calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid. What is the additional apparatus needed to study the rate of reaction? First, to study the rate of reaction, we need the mass, which is already provided by the balance or the weighing scale given. In our setup, we already have the flask, which already have the certain volume. So it means the volume is already given. We also have the cotton wool here that will allow the gas to escape, not the liquid. So it means we're making sure that the liquid will not be or will remain constant. So to find the rate of reaction, we need time. Therefore, stopwatch will be used. For practices, calcium carbonate formula is CaCO3. That is because calcium has a charge of 2 plus and the carbonate has the charge of 2 negative. Hydrochloric acid formula is HCl. Question number 2. What is used to separate a solid mixture of copper powder and sugar to obtain a pure solid samples of copper powder? So what are the steps that we need to do? So copper powder is insoluble while sugar is soluble in water. So the first thing that we're going to do is to add the suitable solvent. In this case, it's water because we want the sugar to dissolve. Once the sugar is dissolved, we're going to filter it. Therefore, we'll be able to separate the copper powder and the dissolved sugar as our filtrate. So the filtrate will be the dissolved sugar and the residue will be the copper powder. This during filtration. Then after that, we don't have to evaporate to dryness because it's just water and it's not soluble. We don't need simple distillation as well. You can just dry it using tissue or any cloth that you can use in the laboratory. That's why our answer 2 and 3 only. Question number 3. Which of the following is the correct row? We're talking about measurement and the apparatus needed. Letter A, collecting 25 cubic centimeter of gas using beaker. That's not correct. First of all, we cannot collect gas using the beaker. And then 25 cubic centimeter. We cannot collect gas using the beaker. Letter B, transfer 26.50 cubic centimeter of acid to a conical flask. That's correct. We're going to use burette for that. This is common for titration setup. Measure a fixed volume of alkali using a conical flask. That is not correct. We cannot use conical flask because this one is not used to measure a fixed volume. Best way to use for this one is a pipette. Letter D, measure approximately 100 cubic centimeter of solution. The question here is approximately. So we cannot use pipette because pipette can be used if we have a fixed volume. Pipette is not labeled with different graduation. It has only one label, and that one label will give you one fixed volume only. So that's why the answer is letter B.